LPT. If you sell your Blu-ray player, log out of Netflix first. I picked up the used Blu-ray player from my local thrift shop, and the previous family did not do this. I have a Netflix, so I logged them out. But they could have had an unwanted Netflix moocher. Be careful, folks. Edit. Change blue to blue. Always reset to factory before selling or throwing any electronics. People will throw out giveaway Roku players, Apple TVs, even laptops with their Amazon and Apple accounts still logged in, just because they don't realize. Many devices have a factory reset option. This is easier than manual logging out of everything. So LPT, buy Blu-ray players and smart TVs from thrift shops for free streaming services. Good advice, but you can remotely deactivate a Netflix connection quite easily. Back in the day I bought a TiVo that was discounted 50% due to being a display unit. Circuit City never logged it out and I had lifetime service consequently. Turned out to be a great deal. NPT. You can log in to Netflix, view login IP addresses and general locales, and kick everyone out via the website. Click your profile in the top right recent device streaming activity. Simply Google, "What is my IP?" and compare. If you see some IP from somewhere you don't recognize, use sign out of all devices. This will force them to know your password. If they persist, simply change your password and do that all over again. I bought a used tablet a few years ago. It still had the Google account signed in, banking info, rental applications for tenants and everything. I factory reset it, but come on people. Reminds me of the time a cousin of mine had an Airbnb guest for a month. He had a Netflix account and logged onto the TV with it and never logged out. My cousin had free Netflix for almost a year. You can log out of all devices remotely that have your credentials if you use the browser version of Netflix. It's under the options somewhere. I use this to throw my best friend's ex-girlfriend off my Netflix account. See ya. I bought a TV on Let Go. It had Hulu, HBO, Netflix and Showtime already logged in. We used to call it a magic TV. Another LPT. Go on your Netflix account settings and check all the devices that are using your account. It's sometimes hard to find what devices whose is it, sometimes just shows up addresses. But you can log off all devices and start fresh if you suspect somebody else is on your account. Sorry to those who get booted off somebody's account for this one. Didn't even think of this? Thanks. Always factory reset anything you get rid of. Phones, tablets, computers, DVD players, smart TVs, everything. Or start looking at only children's shows so they pop up. Or foreign language films. Or just change your password and connect the device. The other pro tip is if you want to mooch off of streaming accounts, look for used devices. I once left a porn DVD in a player I returned. Does that count? Log out of Netflix before vacating Airbnb or I will definitely change what it is that you like. And there will be lots of uncomfortable. Continue watching. I bought a refurbished Apple TV a while back and it wasn't wiped. Used some random person's Netflix for years.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.